Hey guys, it's Michaela Clark here with Brave Fitness, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about what it means, like a day in the life of a Beachbody coach, okay? Because I think that sometimes there's misconceptions out there on exactly what a Beachbody coach does, okay? Like, I know that some people probably think that being a Beachbody coach means you just sit on Facebook all day long, right? And to some other people, they think that all Beachbody coaches do are work out, drink their Shakeology, and take selfies and post them on Instagram. Like, I don't think people, unless they've done it or they know someone who's a Beachbody coach, I don't think they really understand what exactly a Beachbody coach does, okay? So for me, I have two kids. I have a 3-year-old daughter, she just turned 3, and then I have a little boy who's almost 15 months, okay? And I'm a stay-at-home mom. And one of the reasons I chose to be a Beachbody coach is because I didn't want to have to sacrifice all my time with my kids to help provide some income for my family. And so the nice thing about being a Beachbody coach is you aren't obligated to sell anything. Like, if you sell 0 1 month and you don't put any effort in, they're not going to kick you out, okay? So that is the beauty of Beachbody, because it's all based on you. Like, everything I do and how successful I am is based on my hard work and the time and effort I put in it. But with that said, you don't have to spend 12 hours a day or even 8 hours a day working on your business to be successful. In the beginning, it may take a little more time, or it just depends on your goal and how fast you want to go. But I'm going to give you a day in the life of Michaela and how my days go in being a Beachbody coach, okay? So most days I wake up about 7 o'clock in the morning because I want to get my workout in before my little boy wakes up. I say that because I would try and wake up before my little girl wakes up, but the minute I work out in the basement and the minute I go down there, she hears me and she gets up and wants to work out too. So she comes and works out with me. So I usually work out between 7 and 7:30, depending on when I wake up and roll out of bed. But I'm done by 8. And then after I work out, I come upstairs, I get my little boy out of his bed, I make my kids breakfast, I shower, we get ready for the day, you know, just our daily routine that we did before I was a Beachbody coach. And we go downstairs and we play and we do all of that, okay? And then my kids eat lunch at noon and they go down for a nap at 12:30. Well, I'm really lucky, my 3-year-old, she needs her naps and she usually takes about a 3-hour nap, okay? And my little boy's about the same. So once I get them in bed and they're asleep, when I work. Now, the beauty of Beachbody is they've come up with this thing called the Power Hour. And seriously, everything that you need to do, if you set your mind to it, you can get it done in an hour. The majority of the work that you need to do for your business, you can get done in an hour. So all of your reaching out to customers, all of your challenge groups that you've decided to put on, all of that can be obtained within an hour, okay? Some days there's more work than others, but on an average day I work during my kids' nap about 2.5 hours. Because I usually like to give myself 30 minutes of me time, because I feel like me time is important. And I mean, working out is me time, but I sometimes just want to chill, you know, crochet, do a little project. Like, it's just something I need to do, okay? After nap time, I put my computer away. I get my kids up, I feed them their snack, and we play. And then my little boy, my kids love their sleep. He goes to bed at 6:30, and my little girl goes to bed between 7 and 7:30. We start bedtime about 7 because we have to read stories and sing and do all of that, okay? Now, most nights, I don't sit back down at my computer. I have a smartphone, so I do check that. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't check my phone, but I think a lot of people that have smartphones, they're not completely cut off from their smartphones anyway. So, and I might be wrong, you can correct me, but I mean, even before I was a coach, I had my phone and I would check things on there all the time with my kids. So at night, I usually spend time with my husband, we talk, we can, you know, just hang out and do our regular things. And I check my phone periodically. And actually, I'm a scheduler, so I don't do anything on my phone related to Beachbody between 7 and 9 p.m. And then at 9 o'clock, I get on really quick, check to see if I have any messages, respond to those people that I need to respond to or I feel that are important to respond to. And then I get ready to go to bed, and I go to bed about 10 o'clock every night. So between 9 and 10, I usually finish up my messages and all that by like 9:20, 9:30, and then I read personal development, which is huge in being a Beachbody coach, because to be successful as a coach, you need to work on yourself. You can't always be standing still. So I usually read personal development at night before I go to bed, because I've really found that if I end my day on a positive note with a positive thought and positive thinking, I wake up a lot happier. So basically that's my day. Like, I know some moms are really worried that they don't want to sacrifice their time, and you have to understand that there are days, like when it gets close to the end of the month, and if you have a goal that you want to reach and you aren't going to not see that goal reached, there are some days that you work longer, right? But there's also been days where, you know, I just have been really busy and I haven't had a chance to do those few hours of work. But because I'm at home and I control my destiny as a coach, I get to decide, okay? So if you're thinking about being a coach and you're really worried that it's gonna like cause problems because you're gonna be so busy and everything, it's all based on you. So you can be successful and still take it at a slower pace. There are people that have done that. It just depends on how you want to approach your Beachbody business. So I hope that gives you an idea, and I hope it lets you know that you aren't going to be pressured into doing all of these things. You're not going to be pressured to reach goals unless you pressure yourself, okay? And as a coach, I will be sitting down with you talking about your goals. And if you're ready to just push 100% and you want to work a few extra hours a day versus me or somebody else that you know that's working, that's great. I will help you succeed at that, okay? But together we can figure that out. So I don't want you to be stressed out that like, oh, I just got done working a full-time job, or I'm working a full-time job, and I just don't have the time. Don't think that you still can't be a Beachbody coach. There are people out there that work 40 plus hours a week who are successful Beachbody coaches, okay? So just sit down and figure out what hours you want to work and message me. I want you to message me the hours that you want to work a week, and then we will talk about it, and we will talk about the goals and what you can succeed in those hours that you put in, okay? And sometimes it's not about the quantity of hours you put in, but the quality of the time that you put in, right? Like, there are some days that I'm just lollygagging around and I get distracted by Facebook, and 2 hours go by and I really didn't get a whole lot done because I wasn't focused. And there are some days where I only have an hour and I get a ton done and I get what I needed to do, okay? So I hope this helps you understand what a day is like for a Beachbody coach. Don't think that it's this crazy, hectic, scary thing, because it's not. And if you have any questions, comment below, send me a message. But I want to hear your goal of how many hours you think you could work or that you're willing to work. Okay, have a great day.